Welcome to Silent Stories. Today, we're diving into an intriguing and thought-provoking scenario. What if the internet disappeared tomorrow? Imagine waking up to a world without emails, social media, online shopping, or streaming platforms. Let's explore how life, business, and society would change overnight. The internet connects over 5 billion people, making up nearly 63% of the global population. Its disappearance would instantly cut off communication for billions, creating chaos in personal and professional lives. Think about your morning routine. No emails, no quick Google searches, and no checking the news or weather online. It's back to newspapers and word-of-mouth updates. Education would take a massive hit. Over 1.6 billion students worldwide rely on online learning platforms for education. Schools and universities would have to return to traditional methods. Businesses that operate online, which contributed over $4 trillion in global e-commerce sales in 2023, would come to a halt. Entire industries would face unprecedented losses. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok would vanish, severing connections for over 4.9 billion active users. Rebuilding these networks offline would be a colossal task. Banking and finance would face a nightmare. Over 76% of adults globally use digital banking services. Without the internet, accessing funds or processing transactions would grind to a halt. Streaming platforms like Netflix and YouTube, which entertain billions daily, would cease to exist. Entertainment would shift back to books, DVDs, and cable TV. For businesses, communication would revert to phones and faxes. Global corporations could see productivity drop by over 30%, costing trillions in lost revenue. Medical systems would face critical challenges. Over 80% of hospitals use internet-based systems for patient data, diagnostics, and communication. This could disrupt life-saving treatments. On a personal level, people would feel disconnected and isolated. Over 72% of people admit they rely on the internet to stay in touch with family and friends. Stock markets, which rely on instant data transfers, would freeze. The global economy could lose $1 trillion per day until systems are adapted. Innovation would slow down significantly. Fields like AI, biotechnology, and renewable energy rely heavily on internet-driven research and collaboration. But it's not all bad news. A lack of internet could lead to healthier habits. Studies show people spend an average of 6-7 hours online daily. Without it, we might rediscover hobbies and outdoor activities. Communication would return to traditional methods like letters and face-to-face interactions, fostering deeper personal connections. Neighborhoods and communities might grow closer. With no internet, local events and gatherings would become essential for socializing and networking. Libraries would see a resurgence. Physical books, newspapers, and encyclopedias would become primary sources of information once again. This scenario also highlights our overdependence on technology. It's a wake-up call to invest in alternative systems and offline resilience strategies. Governments would need to act fast, establishing emergency communication networks and alternative solutions to maintain public order and services. On a global scale, countries that rely on the internet for exports and services, such as India and the US, would face significant challenges. Cybersecurity experts often warn about vulnerabilities in internet infrastructure. This hypothetical scenario raises awareness of these risks. The disappearance of the internet would also reduce cybercrimes, which cost over $6 trillion annually. However, rebuilding an alternative to the internet would take years and billions of dollars in investment. Such an event might even drive innovations in offline technologies, leading to a new era of creativity and problem-solving. In conclusion, while the internet is an integral part of modern life, its disappearance would force us to rethink, adapt, and innovate in unexpected ways. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating thought experiment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Silent Stories for more engaging and thought-provoking content.